There's something nobody tells international students before they come to America. Something hidden behind the university brochures, behind the smiling campus photos, behind the dream of studying abroad. It's the truth about OPT and CPT. And once you understand it, you'll never look at the student visa system the same way again. Because when most students arrive in America, they still believe the dream is simple. Study hard, get good grades, graduate, find a job, build a future. That's the promise they sell you. But reality feels very different once you're here, because nobody tells you that OPT and CPT are not just opportunities. They're tests. Tests that quietly decide whether you survive in America, whether your degree means anything, whether your dream continues or ends suddenly. And the pressure starts earlier than people think. At first, CPT sounds exciting. Work experience while studying, internships, career development. Words that sound hopeful, professional, safe. But behind the scenes, many international students are not chasing CPT because they're ambitious. They're chasing it because they're desperate. Desperate for experience, desperate for income, desperate to survive in one of the most expensive countries on earth. And schools know this. Some universities build entire business models around international students. Tuition increases, special CPT programs, extra fees, more paperwork, more dependency. $8,000, $12,000, sometimes even more. And when you're already trapped between tuition, rent, food, insurance, and immigration pressure, you pay it. Because you feel like you have no choice. But here's the dangerous part nobody explains clearly enough. One mistake can destroy everything. One unauthorized job, one wrong date, one misunderstanding, one day of working before approval, and suddenly your future collapses quietly. No dramatic warning, no second chance, just consequences. Then comes OPT, and this is where the real psychological pressure begins. People celebrate graduation day, caps in the air, photos with family, big smiles online. But many international students are secretly terrified because OPT is not freedom. It's a countdown clock. From the moment OPT starts, the timer begins. 90 days. That's it. 90 days to find a job. 90 days to convince a company to believe in you. 90 days to prove you deserve to stay in the country you sacrificed everything for. And if you fail, the dream stops moving. You pack your bags. You leave. Sometimes with debt. Sometimes with shame. Sometimes wondering if all the sacrifice was worth it. And here's the painful truth most people never see. Many companies don't want to hire international students. Not because you lack intelligence, not because you lack skill, but because immigration paperwork scares them. Sponsorship scares them. Risk scares them. So international students enter a competition where they already feel unwanted. Now imagine this. It's 2 a.m. An international student sits alone in front of a laptop screen. 300 job applications sent. No responses, no interviews, no clarity, just silence. The OPT clock keeps ticking. Parents back home keep asking, "Any updates?" Friends assume life in America is amazing. Social media still shows smiles. But internally, that student is breaking, quietly. Because this system tests more than intelligence. It tests emotional endurance, patience, identity, mental strength. survival. And yet, this is also the moment many immigrants transform, because pressure changes people. When your future depends on adaptation, you adapt faster. When survival depends on resilience, you become resilient. When nobody opens doors for you, you learn how to build your own. That's why so many former international students become powerful later in life. Entrepreneurs, engineers, founders, leaders, creators. Not because the journey was easy, but because it forced them to evolve under pressure. OPT and CPT are not just immigration programs. They are emotional boot camps. They force young people to grow up fast, to think strategically, to survive uncertainty, to rebuild confidence again and again. And maybe that's the hidden truth. The students who survive this system become difficult to break afterward. Because once you've lived with visa pressure, deadlines, fear, uncertainty, and still kept moving, normal life problems stop feeling impossible. So, if you're an international student watching this right now, understand something important. You are not weak for struggling. You are not failing because you feel pressure. You are navigating one of the most emotionally demanding systems an immigrant can experience. And one day, you'll look back at this version of yourself differently, not as the scared student trying to survive, but as the person who learned how to fight for a future. Because OPT and CPT are not just about work authorization. They are about transformation. And the people who survive them rarely stay ordinary. This is IMTV, where we turn immigrant struggle into understanding.